was grooming this little girl for 2 years, since she was the age of 15. Her father has been attempting to stop it. Okay. We have images of his body, his private area. We have images that he had her send him. And it looks like that he groomed her to move closer to him. This was an all-age student. I did talk to the father, been talking to this father as like it's about 20 minutes ago, last text I had with him. And it looks like that she's with the grandfather right now, the same place in which someone of Tariq's family had picked her up. And it looks like that he groomed her and got her closer from Virginia, where she lived. First, she was with her mom, and then she was able to manipulate the mom to get her to the grandfather, in which lived closer to this man. Okay, not that far away from this man's family, which is why he has addresses in Jersey, he has addresses in Florida, he has addresses in North Carolina, and that's because he went to that one place where he knew that he could meet with this girl in a close point, which is where she was at with her grandfather. Okay. So as of right now, I've been talking to the father, who has been talking to the police. The police are currently looking for him and trying to get him in for questioning. It looks like that he's trying to move around and possibly got a little bit of help of moving him around. And right now she's with her grandfather, and the mother is going to be picking her up. Right now, she does not know all of the truth, but now that she's away from him, she's learning the truth of everything that is going on. We did get a chance to talk to the family of this man, Tariq, his ex-wife, his daughters, and it looks like that he has been abusive before. It looks like that he has been dealing with minors before. Two of his baby mothers, one being his wife, was between the ages of 14 and 15 when they first got into a relationship, and he got them married. So that's the logistics of it all. The wife that we just now seen that was here on Bigo, she was married to him. She received a threat of her life as recent as this year because she has begun to expose the stuff in which he has been doing to her and the abuse in which she has endured. She believes that this is happening because it is causing other people, including family, to speak out on their engagements or the things that he has done to them. Okay, so it's a lot. Yeah, it's layers of this. Okay, so this look like somebody, thank you, that has a repetitive history of dealing with little girls, manipulating and following it's literally, guys, when I look over, this is for those of you that watch me, they can tell you, I talk about this stuff every day. This pedophile shit is real. This is literally the virtual blueprint. I literally see through it. And that's why when I first talked to him, I said, no. He literally checked off the blueprint to what it takes to be able to manipulate a child and get them into his possession through social media. Okay? Literally, y'all. When I say literally, from the lies to his parents, one thing that a pedophile will always do, for those of you who do not know, is lie, lie, lie. They're going to lie. Okay? And when I say they're going to lie, they are going to lie like never before. Okay? To anything they can do to hide what is going on. So yesterday when I went live, what I did it in a way to apply pressure to him to let him know you're caught. You're caught. Because that's the only way that you can catch them, because you cannot give them room to lie no more. You can't. So once he's seen that it was nothing else that he can do. So that's why now when you see him go live, it's a more laid back demeanor. He don't have much to say because the lies have been caught. That's why he erased the Facebook page, because he knew that Facebook page exposed that this little girl is a minor and you've been dealing with her for a while now. It exposed everything. Okay. So that's how I knew how to do it, because he followed the whole blueprint, y'all. Okay. The whole blueprint. All right. So I'm going to play one of the videos from when he went live, and I'll actually point out, y'all, so for y'all can know. When it comes to your kids, you may have teenagers that's on social media, Instagram, TikTok, all that. And I'll point out how that blueprint worked by how I knew that this man was lying. So then you will be able to know. So we can use this time to kind of like, expose, but be aware. Okay? So just give me a second. And I'll point out literally everything in which this man has done to use this blueprint. Okay? And then if y'all see anything that y'all believe is a part of the manipulation, I want you to put it in the comments, y'all. Because that'll help me know that y'all are understanding what's out here in this world, okay? I should turn this off.
Here's the other thing. She was the very first person I met on Bigo.
Oh, wow.
Okay. First person. Like I talked to someone, hey, how you doing? But as far as somebody introducing themselves and all that, she was the very first.
Thanks. Yeah. Y'all been rocking ever since, and that's all that matters. Y'all vibes connect.
So I started talking to her. The first time we started speaking was December 27th of 21. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have spoken every day since.
Okay.
Every day since we have talked.
Yeah. That's genuine.
Yes. This is how and me and being my
Yeah, so I see somebody say she looks scared. She does look scared because you don't know what she has already encountered and what she's already seen. And if you also pay attention, I want y'all to watch her body language as well. Point out if you see anything, okay? You can look at her body language when he moves. If she's comfortable with this man, she should be fine, okay? She shouldn't be doing any flinches. She shouldn't be doing any jumping. She shouldn't be doing any of that if she's comfortable with this man. But you're going to see a lot of that. So make sure that you're paying attention to body language as well.
Age. I know what love is. I've been there before. Been there, once or twice.
Thank you for the gifts.
Right.
And I know what it is. So when people come here and talk and act as if I don't know what the hell I got going on, right? See this age, this. I know all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this
Never done that.
For love, right? And I actually turned down about 6 or 7 women on Bigo.
Half these older females don't even have the maturity of what she has.
And then into research to see what I was saying, I had any credibility to it. And she found that what I was saying was to be true. That's how come she fell in love with me. This is how come she's with me now. Because I'm not.
Okay, I got it.
Just do real time. She just fact checked me in real time everything I said to her.
Because so the other females that he's speaking on, they were also in these panels, but they were only in it because they wanted to link with him. And they had houses, they had money, they were established, and it would have been very easy for him to just get up and go. But that's not what he was on the app for.
Exactly.
I did not come to be look for no.
And keep in mind, if that's not what he was on the app for, linking with anybody, why did he link with her? Let's point that out. Okay? Look at how when she moves, he do anything in his power to stand over top of her. Okay? To stand over top of her, y'all. Okay? That and alone will put some form of fear of authority onto this little girl. That position alone, okay? So with him saying that he had 6 other women and all they wanted to do was link up with him, okay? If he didn't want to link up with anybody, why did he link up to her? Because it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. And then I want to take y'all back to the beginning, okay? Listen to what he said.
Here's the other thing. She was the very first person I met on Bigo.
Oh, wow.
The very first person. Like I talked to someone, hey, how you doing? But as far as somebody introduced.
We have him in a lie. The very first person that he met on Bigo, but you also just back routed and said that you also knew 6 others. So that means when he told us that she came into his live or she came to his panels, there is no way. Okay?
Themselves and all that, she was the very first.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Y'all been rocking ever since, and that's all that matters. Y'all vibes connect.
So I started talking to her. The first time we started speaking was December 27th of 21. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have spoken every day since.
Thank you, Brandon.
Okay.
Every day since we don't talk.
Thank God for the gifts.
Yeah.
That's genuine.
Yes. This is how, and me at being my age, I know what love is. I've been there before. Been there, once or twice.
Right.
And I know what it is. So when people come here and talk and act as if I don't know what the hell I got going on, right? You know, see this age, you know this. I know all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Been there, done that.
We pour love, right? And I actually turned down about 6 or 7 women on Bigo.
Half these older females don't even have the maturity of what she has.
And here's the other thing. So me and the brother, Humble Mystic that just left, he and I, we actually we teach, right? We teach, and all the females that was in my panels and all that, over the last course of years, over the course of the last couple of years, she was one of the only ones that gravitated to the shit that I was saying.
She was the only ones that gravitated to the shit that he was saying. It's because she's a child. Okay? She's a child. It wasn't easy for him to manipulate the older women, to feed them shit that didn't make sense. Okay? He was only able to do this with her because to her it made sense because she is a child. So they wasn't able to be pawned with the lies and pawned with the manipulation and weakened. They wasn't able. They wasn't going. So it wasn't the fact that he had 6 women to choose from. 6 women didn't fall for his shit. This is the one that he was able to maneuver and force and manipulate what he wanted her to believe. Okay?
Right.
And then
thank y'all so much for the gifts. I appreciate you a lot.
To see what I was saying, I had any credibility to it. And she found that what I was saying was to be true. That's how come she fell in love with me. This is how come she's with me now. Because I'm not.
Okay.
This is how she fell in love with me. This goes back to the grooming. He uses the knowledge to groom, to make her love and trust him. He's telling on himself. He just doesn't realize it, okay? So he used knowledge to make her fall in love. But when he told us that it was all about knowledge and it was no sex and it was that's a lie. Okay? So he's literally telling you the blueprint to what he did.
Okay, I got it.
Just do real time. She just fact checked me in real time everything I said to her.
Because so the other females that he's speaking on, they were also in these panels, but they were only in it because they wanted to link with him. And they had houses, they had money, they were established, and it would have been very easy for him to just get up and go. But that's not what he was on the app for.
Exactly.
I did not come to be looking.
That is what he was on. She just couldn't tell, which is why they linked up. And that's also a lie because I also have pictures of him sending her dick pics and things of that nature.
No women at all.
Mm-hmm. I can't. God to get for a reason.
So, can we address the hickey on her neck? Well, that exposed the lie. So remember he told y'all that